Hello and welcome back to my survival series. This is episode number 61, and in this episode we're going to be looking at a project which I have recently finished. My first project which I completed in this world, my first full project that I actually recognise as a project, and it is this, which is my Skytrack. Now I might expand it in the future, I may decide to do that, but the whole reason I built this was to get an achievement, and that was the Honor Rail achievement. Oh, I just got it. And I decided to make it go to several different places. It would originally go from here to the village, which is around 600 blocks that way. And then I expanded it to go from that village to that village. And then I expanded it a little bit more to go from here to spawn. Oh god. So we're going to be taking a look at all of those things and more in today's video. So if you do enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, because then you can see more of my videos and more of things like this. And without further ado, let's hop in the minecart, press the stone button, and away we go. Now, of course, I did the achievement before I included this little off section, because it wouldn't work otherwise. It doesn't go incredibly fast, but it does give you relatively scenic routes of the world. So then you arrive at this point, which is kind of the stop-off point for this track, and you can either decide to go forward to the village or right to spawn. Now we're going to go right to spawn for now, and there is different buttons, and it does indeed correspond to what biomes is nearby. The birch button is on the opposite side to the birch forest. The oak button is on the opposite side to the plains biome, and the stone button's in the middle because that's kind of the default kind of button which sets us off, I guess. And you get lovely views of not just the things I built, but of the world as well. We got quite a few ugly pillars around, which not necessarily is something you want to look at, but you get a look at it anyway. Now it does look the same all the way throughout. There is the stone slabs on the outside for the whole thing. It does look like this the whole way through. And it does indeed take you all the way to spawn. Now from here you can indeed start to see where the ocean monument is and where my little villager sort of thing is. And you just come down the ladder, and this is the drop-off point for spawn, I guess, because spawn happens to be just exactly there. Now we've made our first journey on this. Why don't I show you the video where I started this project? It was the survival series episode entitled Starting a New Project, and Wi-Fi is annoying, because Wi-Fi was annoying in that episode. There was quite a few setbacks, but here's the video. And today we're going to be starting a brand new project, which is very exciting. We mined all of this in my last live stream. What's going on? But in the meantime, I guess we can destroy some of these leaves and try and get it to work at the same time. Okay, if I make it public, do you reckon you'd be able to join? Wi-Fi is essential for gaming, right? It's what powers everything, you know, it's what makes everything work. But yeah, this is just going to extend this way and this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. And I guess every 1, 2, hang on, we could do it with these. What the? 4, 5, 6, and then I guess we could break for a powered rail. 4, 5, 6, and then that's where a break would be. But 500 is only a couple of stacks, I believe. Keep placing them. Goodbye. Now that you've seen that, we're going to go all the way past this horrible scenery with the pillars and stuff again. Also, I made that to celebrate me finishing the project. We're going to come a little bit further down here, and then we're going to head that way towards the village and past the most ugly structure in this entire world. I might destroy that. I probably will, or I will keep it there, depending on if I want to or not. Of course, you go past the trail as well, which I built in the stream. So you jump off here, get your minecart, put it on the next track, press the button, and away you go. Now there's a weird order with how I made this. So there's the video which I started it in, but that was uploaded after I streamed me building this very bit of path. Here's the stream. It was a stream titled "Doing a Project Which You Haven't Seen Yet," something like that. And you go past that horrible thing. But other than that, there's relatively nice scenery around here. Here's the stream. Where we are going to be working on this beautiful monster. I've got all this stuff in my inventory, and this is a project which I haven't actually shown to you guys yet, so it's quite cool. It's basically a very long Skytrack. It's like a minecart track which goes along the sky. It's quite pointless, but you get a nice view and minecart for some reason. And it goes to places nice and quick, so it's a better view than the nether. The nether is faster, but you know. I also started making this little one. So I'm going to start with these. So I'm just going to go along. And Jalen Pocket Vids insulted you as well. Ooh, feel roasted by Jalen Pocket Vids. Ooh, no, it must be. Must be hard. God. If I ever got roasted by Jalen Pocket Vids, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what is going on, but it is just absolutely not working. Thank you very much for watching the stream, and goodbye. And now that you've seen that, we can stop off at this village, which is the village where the big pig seals sign is from my outro. You'll see that at the end of the video. And you can come down, and I might actually need to add, I just realised, stone slabs around the outside of the pillar by spawn. So this project isn't completely finished. I guess we can do that this episode. So you have full access to an abandoned village, but a village nonetheless. So in case you need to come here to do something, I don't know, to get some oak wood or something important like ringing a bell, then you can indeed do that. So there is one last path, which if you grab your minecart and put it on there, heads over that way, because relatively quickly after finding this village, we discovered there was a second village over there, and it's a tiger village, but it's on really weird levels. So let's go over there then, shall we? In the meantime, I can show you the second stream where I sort of half did a bit of this, and I finished the project. The rest of it I spent in the nether trying to get wither skeleton to spawn by adding extra things to the nether fortress. So here's that stream where I supposedly finished the project. I haven't finished it yet, of course. We'll find out about that later. Surprise! Welcome back to Stream Sunday, but we are half an hour, or 25 minutes, earlier than we normally are, because of reasons. I have a lot of stone slabs left, but I really need to finish my Skytrack project, so that's just a thing. I don't need to finish it, but I want to finish it, and I want to have enough stone. So I've finished part of it. Just to give us an idea on how much stone we'll actually need, I'm just going to go over there, place quite a few, because we might not actually need that much stone. Yeah, so we're going to have enough. There will be no mining of stone today, sorry. Because I thought I needed more stone than I actually did. We may as well mine a form of stone, which is like stone in the nether, I guess. We could sort of we could just sort of finish projects, I guess. We can finish the berry one, we can finish, or we can start the Netherrack Island one, maybe, I don't know. Will we have enough time? I'm not sure. I could just make a random pillar at spawn for no reason. If I have some spare at the end, I'll just make a really big pillar at spawn. And then try and do a water bucket landing off it. That is what the cool guys do. Question is, can I AFK off this? That was amazing. I've just realised what we made, but I'm not complaining. Okay. So that's the project done, I guess. And this monument is to mark the finishing of the first project in this world. And it is just beautiful. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this stream. It's been a short one, and I started early, but it's because I've got things to go and do now. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in another video or a stream sometime soon. Goodbye. Pigman. No, oh no, I crashed. No, oh, it was so perfect. All right, there you go. Goodbye. Oh, I can't. And now that you've seen that, we can stop off over here. And I made that tiny little. I really like that for some reason. It looks nice in my eyes. It really does not. But you can stop off here, go down the ladder. This I just realised this needs stone slabs too. Crikey. But yeah, you can come over here. This village is, again, probably dead. There's no villagers left, I don't think. But you have access to this village too, and there is, of course, still food here, which you can get, and it's quite a big village too. It's a fairly massive village. But yeah, as I said, it's on different levels. It's really quite weird. If you come up here, you'll be able to see to the extent of what I mean. The village is down there as well, and this is like 3 different layers, 4 different layers, 5 different layers even, because over there you've got another part of the village. But of course you can hop back on, and now we're going to go home, because I want to finish this project once and for all. I never realised there was stone slabs missing, but I guess there is, which means we need to pop home, grab some stone slabs, and place some stone slabs around. In fact, we don't even need to go home. That's what that is for. I think I had a lot of stone slabs going spare, so that's what I made. So we just need a couple, not very much. That can go, I guess. So all we need is to just recycle this now, I guess. Ow. Come around here and we can begin the process. So we just need to place stone slabs all the way around this. Obviously not where the house is, because that's pointless. And all we need to do now is have one at spawn also. Now I can tell you what exactly these markers are. That marks an underground ravine. I've completely fleshed out everything from under there though, so there's no point of it existing anymore. That was just a monument I made to celebrate me finishing the project. It looks a bit like a dong, which makes it even funnier. I am gonna get rid of it someday, because that is the result of several stacks more smooth stone slabs than I needed. Alright, we can just come down here now, destroy the bottom, and place these all around. And as soon as I place this block, this project is officially done. Everything about this is finished now. It's completely done, and we can move on to bigger and better projects. I can't wait to share those experiences with you guys in this world. Thank you very much for watching this video. It has been a great one. It certainly has. And let's get rid of that so it doesn't look stupid in my thumbnail. So I'll see you guys in a video or a stream, depending on what you guys decide to catch me on later, at a later point. Apparently I've never used this shield as well. Whoa, that's so weird. Goodbye.